Right, we are live. So we just wait for some of you to just come in and join before we get along. I'll just see the eyes that start to come in on the screen. So who's going to come in? Let me know that you're there. It'd be great to get a comment in, and then we know that you found us. You're watching us maybe on YouTube in the How to Cut It Hairdressing community or on my profile. I do not know yet. Hey, we have a like, so that is telling me you are watching. So it's great to have you along. Just going to wait for a few more people to come in before we really start to go. I know normally when you're watching the hair show, you get the music, don't you, popping up. Oh, that's always good. That makes me feel so much better when I see the comments come in. Facebook user, again, if you're watching the hair show, you know the score now. Need to just grant eCam permission. But no worries, if not, maybe just put your name there, and then I'll know who I'm talking to. How you doing, Jax? Good to see you along. Yes, I see eyes are now all on us. Gary there. I feel like I should be doing the hair show. But look at this as a bit of a bonus to the hair show. Facebook user, hi. How you doing? How you doing? Evening. Good. Feels really good. Friday night, how's everybody's day been? Has it been a busy one? All, yeah, happy to be finished. I thought that's why we'll go for an 8:30 because I appreciate that. Yeah, many of you are going to be working late, so yeah, I've got lots of evenings coming in. It's Emma. How you doing, Emma? A platformer. Phil Jarman, nice to see you, Phil. Paul, how you doing, Paul? It's all the platformers here. So hopefully, if we may get some non-platformers in. That's the whole thing of it. But we are recording this as well, so we will be sharing this out at a later date. And I'll keep the comments coming in. But look, let's just talk you through how this is going to work. Now, what I'm going to do, I won't lie, it was a bit of a rush getting this set up. We're just getting everybody tuned in. So I'm just going to do sync here. So sit with me, bear with me. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put this on because this just gives me my prompts on what we're going to be talking about. So let's go to there. Right there. Yeah. Honestly, I am prepared. Pardon me, I was. It wasn't until all the others joined me that we put us off late. So 1 second. There we go. Right. Cool. Right, there's all my prompts. Now we feel better. We're in a good place. Right, are we ready to go? So we're going to be tonight. We are going to be welcoming everybody in to platform. Oh, Paul, you're still at work? Yeah, my goodness, tuning in. Hey, look, I can see so many of you joining us now. Great. Hey, Ray. Jax, Luke, nice to see you along. We'll come to all those in a minute. We'll bring you all in. But the whole reason of this tonight and this live is we want to do our official opening to How to Cut It platform. Yes, you've been hearing about it lots. I know we have lots of our platformers being our members, our beta group members of platform who joined as we've sort of been building out. But yeah, the whole thing of this tonight is that we want to really take you through what is How to Cut It platform. If you're not a member yet, I'm hoping what we're going to share with you tonight is really going to give you a taste of what is going to become very, very special. Now, the format of this is I'm going to talk you through it, what it's about. I'm going to show you inside platform. That's officially our opening. So I know our members know what it looks like because they're already inside platform. But for many of you, you will have no idea what platform is. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to take you inside it. And then I'm going to bring in some of our members. We call them our insiders, and we have our founders, all right? And they've been helping us patiently waiting for this to happen. Yes, we've been building up to this for quite some time. We actually launched it in the beta phase back in March. And the whole point was, let's see how this works. What can we do? Let's see the format. And that's kind of where we're at. So yes, exciting times. And we're going to be bringing them in shortly, and they're going to talk about their experiences, what they're hoping to see from platform, why they feel you should be part of it, and all along those lines. But yeah, let's have a little peep. So I want to first up take you in to what platform's about. So you'll see on the screen here the all-in-one community for hair pros. Yes, this is exactly what this is about. It's been created by us at How to Cut It, and it's away from all your usual social media groups. This is really been about a place for us hair professionals to come together. So you'll see here then it is just for you. Yes, so you are going to be able to connect with professionals who are going to share your passion for the hair industry on a tailor-made community platform that has been designed for hair industry professionals just like you. So that's really important for you to know. This is designed by us. It's been created by us, not by Facebook or any other kind of Instagram. This is us. This is us that's doing it. We're in control of that. So we've been building that. We are going to be making this really a place where it's going to be a vibrant community. That is the most important part. We're going to be working on collaborative projects. We're going to be exchanging ideas. And the idea is really to help you elevate your hairdressing career. That's really where it's all about going for you. So bring this one up here. Okay, so let's bring that one in here. Let's bring that one in here. Yeah, easily to share. Okay, so inside this, it is easy for you to share your work, and you can get inspired by diverse styles, and you're going to have the opportunity to gain recognition for your talent with the hair industry community. Let's take those ones away. Let's take that one away, and let's take that one away. Let's go there. Okay, we're now going to bring that one in. Right. These are all over the place. So let me just, right, that's important. This one is all about simplified experience. Now, when we say that, what we wanted to do was to consolidate everything into one place. And you're going to have a look inside platform shortly, and you'll get a better idea what I mean here. But to consolidate everything into one place, because as we all know, we're in a place now where there are so many social platforms as hair professionals. You know, our time is getting taken absolutely everywhere, whether it's a Facebook group, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, YouTube. It's all over the place. And I think sometimes what we want to do is actually to connect as hair professionals that are actually wanting to talk to hair professionals. We don't want to talk to the consumers here. This is about a real feeling of belonging into something special. So here you'll get a very supportive environment, and I think by having a supportive environment is so important for everybody, because I think we want to be in a safe space, a place where we're coming away, I think, from the dark side of social media, and having that opportunity to really connect. And already, and when we bring our members in, you'll get that. We have about 50 members who have been in the beta phase, and I'm sure they're all going to say straight away, the thing that they're loving about this is the connection. It's the networking opportunities in a way that you've never been able to have before. So that's going to be really, really special for each and every one of you. And then, yeah, we're going to really take you on that sort of journey into there. And I personally believe that this is going to be game changing. I'm so excited by it. I think it's going to be an opportunity for you all to really be part of something that is going to take you where you want to go in your hair community. Now, I know we've got many of you sort of just looking in on the audience down here. I see Daryl's just there. Ray Palmer's here, who has a community. But what we want to do is to provide a platform for you that, you know, you may have something that you want to shout about. You may have education that you want to shout about. You may want to be putting a spotlight on education. You are going to have all these opportunities inside platform. And as we go into this live, we are going to be talking about not only about this being a online virtual space, but actually how this is going to start to become meetups and live events and hangouts. But what I'm loving again about this is the real connections and the friendships that are starting to grow in its very early days. So where are we going to be in another year's time? Who only knows? But are you ready to actually just have a look inside platform? So I'm going to officially open it. I'm hoping again that this is going to work. So I'm going to take you in on what you will see on a browser view. So I'm looking in on the website, but most of our members are using the app. But just for this display purpose tonight, I'm going to just take it in on the Chrome browser, and you could get an idea of how this looks. And I think that's probably the best way for you to really understand what is going on inside platform. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. This is going to work okay as we head into to platform. So let's press this button and we'll see. Here we go. Yes, it did work. Thank goodness. So welcome inside platform. Now you'll be looking at this, and there's my horrible mug already there. But what I am going to say is this isn't algorithm based. It's not controlled by popularity. This is just all about having spaces and areas to hang out, connect with. And what you're seeing is still very early days. So we have around about 52 members in there. So it is very early days. But you may look at it and think, oh, okay, well, this looks like a sort of a Facebook thing. What's the difference? Why do I need to be in it? Well, I'm going to take you in. So again, I'm just going to take my eyes away from the screen. You're going to have a little peep here. Let's see. Let's get that out of the way, and then I can... Why do things never do what you want to do when you're doing these lives? Right, let me just go on that. Let me push that out the way. Right, let's take that. We don't need those there. I'll bring the comments back up in a minute. Okay, so I can't see myself here right now on the screen. But look, this is platform. This is, when you become a member, you'll come straight into what we call our welcome page. All right, this is our onboarding process. Very, very simple. You join, you become a first to welcome you. Here we are. Let's pause that. We don't want that going. So you'll come into the platform and you'll come on to this sort of welcoming page. So you'll get an idea of what's going on inside here. You'll have a new members challenge. We'll click on that. Again, it may get a little bit laggy because of the strain of the live stream. So you can take a course. All this is going to be explained to you. So that's the first thing. We explain exactly how this works. So you're going to feel super comfortable wandering around, because it's like going somewhere completely new, isn't it? It's like, oh, how does this work? It's all a bit overwhelming. Well, you have it all here. What will you find here? Take a tour of platform. So you can just click on these and that will give you a really good idea. So you've got videos in here, me sort of talking you through what's it about. You'll see for the mobile app. So yes, you can have an app. We'll come on to that in a minute for iOS and Android. But we're going to hop back. So this is your onboarding process. Again, if you have any questions, you can ask me. I hope I'm not losing you. There's a lot to take on board, and I'm kind of going through this quite quickly just so you could get a good idea. But the best way of getting in here, and I think our members that are going to come onto our screen shortly will all tell you, it's super easy to navigate your way around. So down here, you'll see this column here, all right? And these are what we call spaces. And this is where I think this is really powerful, because you've got the spaces. These spaces are rooms. That's how we look at them. And we have them that are all niched for particular things in there. Now, they're going to be changing with time. There's going to be things moving, going, adding as the community goes. This is early, very, very early days. Think of this as a bit of a foyer down here, and we have all these different rooms coming in. So you start here. That would be the first thing that I would recommend any members do. Get to know things, do the new members challenge, read the community guidelines, really important, how you can contribute. But the first thing we get people to do is come and say hello. All right, so you could come in here. Who was the last person to say hello? We had Haley came in, said hello, introduce yourself, get to know. Great way, isn't it, to really immerse yourself into the community. You have new members challenge. That I recommend that you all do. And then we come down into what we call space areas. We have platform community, events and replays, really important. This bit I think is, again, very, very special. These are things that we set up in here. So you'll see already we've got some lives that are going on exclusively inside platform. So we have Sofa Session live. This is with Paul, who's watching tonight, and Paul's going to be delivering a topic on here. But what's really cool, you could go in here, we have a look, and if you want to attend that, which I hope many of our members will do, you just RSVP that, add it to your calendar, and you get an automatic notification. Emails come through, and these are streamed directly into platform. But we also do things within our Zoom and YouTube. It all goes on. So events and replays, if you miss it, you can watch them on catch up, or they'll get recorded and then they'll go into our video library. Announcements, yep, this is where it comes from us. And You can ask feedback. So we're entering into rooms. That's how I want you to look at this. We're going into a room. If you need any questions, so here's me. I think this was a day ago. Who reads hair industry magazines? And we can have a look down here. Donna, she put a question in about software. So straight away, we have share your news. This is really cool. I think a lot of people really enjoy this. Certainly our members at the moment. If there's something you want to shout about, you can shout about it. Don't worry if you feel it's going to get rejected and nobody's going to see it. It goes into the home feed, which is up here. There's your home feed. So all our latest posts, which we control, will go into that feed. Hair directory, again, this is a place where you can maybe, if there's education that you want to promote or tell people about. So Alex has got here some details about his education day, telling you all about that. If you want to book him, details here. So you can submit these. Really powerful. Again, I can't keep stressing this enough. Platform was created to be your platform, to come together, to collaborate, connect, have togetherness, but to grow beyond in your hair industry career. So that's really cool. We've got industry events and competitions, just talking about events that are going on. Then we have platform challenges. Currently we have Fierce Hair July. So we're going to have lots of competitions that are going to be taking place in here. It's all going to get created as what we see now will change as we go forward. There'll be so many different ideas of melting pots of different stuff, and you'll be the ones who are contributing to this. And it is so easy to contribute. Then we have platform lounges. These are what we call our very specialized areas, and they kind of explain themselves, don't they? And if you want to post a picture of your cutting work, well, all you need to do is go to cutting. You can upload a video, you can upload a photo. Here's Luke's work. Again, it's just being a bit laggy because we're doing a live stream right now. But if let's see, will it play this? Let's have a look. So Luke has put this in. Is it going to play? Probably not, just purely because we're doing this live. But everything in this area is all about cutting. Okay, so if you want to go and look at cuts, go and showcase your cuts, that's where you go. Likewise for colouring. If you've got hair colours that you want to showcase, you go into this lounge. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's not just going to get buried away and never to be seen again. These are going into rooms, leave it there and let people come in and be inspired and put a spotlight on yourself. I think that's really, really important. And this really is a collaborative network. I know it's a word we all use a lot and it's quite easy to use, but it's about that. So you'll find as well in these spaces, you've got lots of areas that are explaining it. Wigs and extensions. I know Daryl's watching it. Daryl shared some great stuff. Emma too. Videos have gone in here. Curl texture. Afro. Chris is going to be doing a live very soon. So again, you're going to get educational lives, all for a very small fee. I mean, which we'll come to in a minute. But I mean, what you're going to be getting for actually what we're going to be charging for this, I think is absolutely incredible. Business talk. We've got social media. We've got industry innovation. Then we have platform groups. If you want to be part of a group, you can apply to go into these groups. So if once you join, you won't automatically be added into groups, but we'll see what you may be matched to, and then you could come into it. So maybe you're a salon owner and you want to head into the salon owners group. There we go. Emil's in there, just talking about his books. You've got freelancers group. So the idea of this is for you to talk to people that really align to you. And out of all this, you're going to network, you're going to collaborate, you're going to come together. We're already seeing it. And it's really been powerful what we're seeing in such early days of it. Barbers, educators, students. Yeah, we're going to bring students in as well and get them to start to be involved. And then at the bottom here, you've got training videos. Are you all getting the drift of this, by the way? Am I making sense? Let me know. Give us some love hearts so I can just get an idea. Training videos. Okay, again, I apologise. It's really because there's a lot of strain going on our Wi-Fi right now. But these are all some of our sessions that we've done. Now, this is exciting. As a member, you can apply to do live sessions. All right, so maybe you want to really check out some ideas that you have for your own education course, and you think, yeah, I wouldn't mind just trying this out in platform and sharing that. Well, you can do that. So our sofa sessions right now are all about conversation, talking on subjects. So this was our latest one that we'd done. Again, it's not shown at the videos, but if you come in, once you join, you'll be able to play this. When Belinda came on, done a great sofa session with Samantha, all recorded. But again, we make sure that everybody gets the call to actions back to where you want them to be. So let's say you come on there, you do some lives. Well, we can see here's Belinda's website, her Instagram, all there. She can talk about it. We've got sofa sessions. Here's Emma's. She done. This was on a Saturday morning, wasn't it, Emma, that we done this? And she done a hair replacement. Again, I wish I could play this because they do look good. But anyway, you can join. And then we've got Luke who done one. We've got Mustafa. Loads there that have been done. So they all get recorded. Now, other things going forward, what we're going to start to do is, again, I keep coming back to this, but we believe that the power is actually collaborating but coming together through meetups and events. And we are speaking to someone you're going to be meeting very shortly about doing a live event soon. We want these to start to become a real hub of what platform's about. Also, we're going to be able to offer courses in here. So there may be some of you that are thinking, I want to do a course. You could do a course with us. All right. So we have ways of collaborating on paid courses that you can all get involved in. What else are we going to have coming? We're going to have members discounts. We're going to have members benefits that are going to be coming in. We're going to be working with lots of brands. We have a lot of contacts in the industry who are going to start to get involved in this, who are going to give you opportunities to be really exciting for you to have. All right. So much to have in here. And if you have any questions, feel free to answer. We're going to answer them at the end. But what I want you to do now is I'm going to now bring in our members. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get them to unmute. So I've invited 4 of our guests to come in who have been members inside Platform. They're going to talk about their experiences because I think it's nice to hear their views, and I'll maybe learn some bits here as well. So let's welcome onto our screens. Hopefully they're not all going to be laggy. I haven't had a look yet, but we'll wait and see. Let's have a look. Yes, we are all there. Can you hear me, Mustafa? We have Jez, we have Luke here, and we have our community manager, Samantha. So how are we all?
Great. Hi, Dom. Hello,
Good to have you
everybody.
along. Yeah, well, look, did I explain that okay? Because I felt like I'm sort of rattling it through, but there's a lot to try and cover. Was that okay there, Mustafa?
It was fantastic, Dom. You made perfect sense.
Good.
Everything looks great.
Good, yeah, because it's a different way of doing it. So what I'm going to do, if it's okay, I'm going to go around each of you and just very quickly, a quick heads up. So we won't go too long, otherwise it will take us forever to get a sort of brief intro. But it's nice to introduce yourself. So let's start with yourself, Luke, at the top there. Just give a quick heads up on yourself and where you're based.
Hiya guys, I'm Luke. So I'm from Goring-on-Thames. So I'm part of the Seiko group. So I'm a salon owner and educator in Oxfordshire. For you that maybe have heard of me or not, I've been on the How to Cut It podcast with Dom. So that was the first kind of big intro, and I've also done a couple of the live sessions now as well. So that's me. I'm a cutting specialist. That's my kind of forte. So. I don't know. Do you want me to go into detail about the platform a bit, Dom? Or
No, we'll come into that in a minute. Yeah, I'll go around there. Yeah, we'll come into that in a minute, Luke. So just come along next, Jez.
Hi, everyone. Apologise, my screen's a little bit laggy. My name's Jez Barnett. I was a hairdresser, but I'm now, for the last few years, I've been product developer, so creator and co-founder of both Fabric and Innolux. And I was very honoured to be an early podcast with Dom in 2017. And massive fan of everything what Dom does. Wish you every success with this, Dom. There's loads to be got from this platform.
Thank you, Jez. Thank
Over
you.
to you, Sam.
Appreciate it. Sam.
Hi guys. Again, I'm a little bit laggy as well, so. But yeah, I've been around for a long time. It's been about 36 years that I have been in the industry, and I have done kind of there's not anything that I've not dipped my toe into. So I've done education, worked behind the salon, been on my own, fashion week. So yeah, being on the platform's great, and as I'll replica what Jez has said, it looks so exciting, and I can't wait to see how it progresses. Platform's just amazing.
Yeah. And Mustafa?
Hi, everybody out there in platform lands. Yeah, my name's Mustafa. I was an early adopter and a listener of Dom Lehane's podcast, How to Cut It. I think platforms are a brilliant idea, and I can't wait to get to meet any of you, all of you, as I believe this is our first real opportunity to give a genuine, authentic voice to the digital platforms out there, rather than doing what we think the big social media companies want us to do to gain traction and likes. This is our real opportunity here to be who we authentically are in a digital way.
Perfect. I couldn't have put that any better, Mustafa. Thank you so much. I think that's really important. We as an industry are in control of this. Nobody else. This is our control. This is us all coming together as an industry. This is a first, by the way. No one else has done this in the hair industry to this kind of degree. So I'm so excited that we're doing this here in the UK and Ireland. Yes, it's going to be international. I know Gerard at Hairbrained has joined as well. So Gerard's really interested in looking on that. So yeah, so that's the interest that this is getting. I'm just going to answer this question before I just come round to you all. Paul's just asked me on the cost. Well, that's a good question, Paul, and I'm glad you are. So yes, there is a fee to this, and there's actually a reason, because I was debating, do we do this free and let people come in and do this free? But actually, no, there's a value on this. And the reason we're putting a value on it is people will treat it more with respect. What we don't want is a platform that becomes a spam yard of just advertisers. And we feel by charging people makes you respect a place better. You have a more worth to what you're going to have. But we're keeping this, I feel, really good value. And I think, Paul, you said, is it about £100? Well, absolutely no. We're giving you three options. You can sign up and pay monthly. So £6.99 per month. You can pay quarterly. So every 3 months, £17. Come on. I mean, £17. I mean, I know money's time. We've got lots of things going out, but I think for something like what we're creating here, it's just incredible value. Then you've got, for a year, £60. So it's your choice. And once you've paid that, you're in. We're also giving you 2 weeks just free to come in, test it, see it, get a feel of it. And if it's not for you, you can just cancel your subscription and out you come. It's very easy to cancel as well, so nothing's sort of locked in. If you have any problems, you can always talk to me or Samantha Too Good. Yes, we have the two Sams that are community managers. As Jez said, it just makes life easier to do it. So it's in a safe place. So you're never going to feel worried if it's not right for you. If there's an issue, reach out to us. So that's it. I'm going to share the link shortly just down in the comments as well for anybody that wants to come on. But I'm now going to go around and just start to get a little bit of a feel on what Luke, Jez's, Samantha's, Mustafa's initial thoughts are to platform who have come in. So Luke, you've come in as a founder member. So you signed up. You thought, yeah, I want to be a founding member. You had no idea to what you were going to expect. So maybe you could just give us your sort of early experiences of platform.
Well, I think the truth is, to start with, Dom, I must have just bought into you from the podcast. So.
Thank you, buddy.
There was a lot of trust there. But no, I think, obviously, as you know, I came in just off the back of it, really. I was just interested to see what it was to start with, and sort of as soon as I'd had a chat with you about it, I was kind of hooked straight away. Because I think for me, and my position, being a kind of younger hairdresser trying to make a name in the industry, for me, one thing I kind of really hate is the whole ego side of hairdressing. And straight away for this, we've got, like you said, about 50 people as members so far. But, there's no ego. It's all about sharing, creativity, like inspiring each other's, but also actually helping each other, networking. Like, I've already had a couple of referrals off of it. I've been lucky enough to do a live event, which was great. And it's just, for me, it's all about collaborating and sharing. And if I can help someone else on their journey, then I'm kind of doing my job right. That's how I view it. And I've already learned a few things off of other people already. And we're talking 2 months I've probably been a part of it. Yeah. So it's not long at all, is it, really? But yeah, no, I think it's great. I think it's going to grow really well. I think it's really important, actually, that we speak about the cost and we speak about the value, because as you know, everyone, well, a lot of people educate now. There's a lot of various money that gets chucked around, but I think to keep it serious, you need to be paying for it, because Dom's created something that's it's a very highly kind of professional platform for us all to use. But also, you're getting some of the like best hairdressers in the industry on this. And you know, like you said, you're paying $6.99 a month to be able to share your work with theirs and learn from them. And you know, I don't really see the negative to it. So I think for me, it could become a really serious contender for just as a social platform, I suppose, and kind of wipe away some of the old stuff really, and make it a really serious. If you want to learn, if you want to share and kind of grow, this is what you got to check out. You got to go speak to these guys and be a part of the journey.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Luke. That was brilliant, and it was great. We had you do a live session, didn't you? A platform session. It was just fantastic to see you do that, and to have those experiences of testing out a little bit of your education in front of the camera.
Yeah, I think it was really good, almost like teaser, isn't it? I know it was obviously a proper teaser, which was great, and we got really good feedback about it. But I think for me, that's the strength within like the virtual side of education that we do, right? But obviously, we've spoken about maybe even sort of like hitting it on the road a bit and doing some in-person live sessions, which would be great as well. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff in store, isn't there? Like we're even now we're planning about what's next, and I think that's what's really exciting about it all, isn't it? Keep kind of sharing and growing together, and then the network kind of grows with it, doesn't it?
100%. Thank you, Luke. So, Jez, again, I've known you for a very long time, connected, and we're good friends, and you support it. But how do you see platform, and certainly from somebody who is the founder of Inner Lux Fabric as well as a brand? What benefits can you see for this?
I'm really liking it because social media and the internet is so noisy. There's just, you go on to something where you've got Reels or you've got TikTok, and it's just like non-stop, all these things at you, but it's like pushing at you the whole time. So this is a place where you pull information from. So you go into the bit that you like. And being one of the insiders, fortunate to be invited to give some like opinions early on, and it's myself and some others, it's nice to be involved in like some of my ideas have come through that place where you have something just for the cutters, something for the colorists. So you can pull the information you want. What I found was interesting was where you say hello and you go through the like registration process and you learn how to use the platform. And to begin with, I wasn't certain because I represent brands. So it's not really my personality I put out there. I'm representing brands, but I found platform was actually I could be a bit more me. So it's a very, very authentic place because I'm not selling. I'll answer any questions, but I'm not there selling. I'm part of the community, and we're making a lot of friends in the community, and you build together. But I find it a really positive space where the internet isn't always positive. So I found so far everything that's put on there is incredibly supportive. People are really interested, and it's appealing for the people who just want more, which is our industry is full of people who want more. That's why we go on courses and things. We want to develop, we want to give more, we want to get more. And I think platform is built and it will carry on developing so people can just like get more, give more and be part of something more rather than like social, which is just noise a lot of the time.
Yeah, definitely. I think what's really important, sometimes we do just want to talk hair. And that's why we love going to these events and networking at events, because we all love the industry. And I think it's that opportunity for us all to share our passions together and to see what we can get and create from this, creating that magic. I think that's what excites me. And you probably think, well, hey, I'm going to say that, but I genuinely love communities, and I love building a community with all of you, because that's actually what we're doing, isn't it? Right back from our early days, and Jez, Sam and the staff as insiders who were with us right from our very first membership, and this has kind of all been born out of this, and we genuinely are talking. So we have our town hall meetings on Zoom, and this connection, even when we went to Colour World, I didn't go this year just for reasons, but they're meeting, there's friendships that have come from these community that we are building now, and that is for me, that is so special. And like I say, when Luke talks of his opportunities that are coming now, and I'm sure lots more people are going to get great opportunities to really find something from doing something. Now, before I'm going to finish with you, Samantha, as say community manager again, Mustafa. I always like your take because you do look at it from a slightly deeper level, don't you? You do get frustrated by, dare I say, Meta, and here we are on Meta in Facebook, you using their platform. But I guess this is where we have to sort. But you believe that it is the right thing for us to take control of.
Absolutely. I think it's really important in an age when we have boundless amounts of information, boundless amounts of stimulation as well, that we have to be responsible and take control of how we take that information in and the information that we give out, and really establishing authentic connections as well. It's really, really important. For most of human history, the biggest problem we've had is a lack of information. The biggest problem that social media has had is there's been an overabundance of information and we just don't know what to do with it. Platform for me represents a clearing of the forest, if you like. In there, I know I can go and I can be with authentic hairdressers who are being themselves. That's what I want. I don't want TikTok dances. I don't want unicorn hair that I don't like and that I don't want to do. I want people who own salons, who work in salons, who are the genuine backbone of our industry that I want to connect with in a real way. I want to have real conversations again. COVID was hard on all of us, extremely hard on me personally as well. I want to get back out there and have real connections with real people, not with, God, it's probably going to be AI now that I'm going to be talking with the next AI hairdresser on one of the big social platforms. But
I'm already seeing the AI training videos for the hair industry coming along.
Exactly. But on here we can be us, and we can have this. And this is the most important connection you're ever going to get as a professional and as a person in general. And no one else is offering this. They offer all of the flashy stuff and the shiny stuff, but not this.
Yeah, do you know, I feel we're still just going to have to try and get people's heads around all of this. Because I think for a lot of people that it's hard to understand why you need to be part of this. You think, well, I've got Facebook groups. Why am I needing this? Samantha, what would you say to people that are thinking, why do I need this when I can hop into a Facebook group and be part of all these other platforms, which I don't have to pay for?
Yeah, well, do you know, it's like having the back end of a staff room where you've got people from every avenue. You've got cutters, permers, colourers, and they can answer any question that you need to ask. It's about, as you said, building a friendship. It's about everybody collaborate. And I know that I personally have already made a few sort of friends through with Belinda and Deborah that's over in Dubai. There's just loads of opportunity. I saw that Colette had put up a message just a couple of minutes ago there about bringing in the new talent. Now that's amazing, but it's also about maybe nurturing the older talent that's maybe not had the confidence.
I love that.
To sort of go there. So being able to put that and let us see their work, put it into the feedback section, allow us to kind of critique it, but not in a horrible way, a nice way, and allow them to grow as well. So yeah, that's my opinion on it all.
Has it managed to sort of the expectations? Because it's still, we all appreciate it's still very early days, and people still, even current members are they coming in and using it? But actually, it's the ease, isn't it, of actually posting. And Luke, you have done a lot of posts. I don't think there's anything difficult in how to share your work, and like I say, from you doing that, Greg has booked you on education for Ireland.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that was the point for me as well. I was actually testing it as well. Like for myself, I just wanted to make sure that like people were seeing it to start with. I want to make sure, one, I could actually post properly, you know, and making sure I was posting properly, because you got to try these things out, haven't you, and make sure, you know, you're posting it in the right room, are you putting it in the cutting room, are you know, the little introduction things, class, because everyone gets their own little bit to talk about themselves. So every single member on the platform, like, I've read every single person's like bio or intro now, who's on there, like 50 odd people, however it is, but you know, that's like a great startup. So I feel like I've met people now that I never even knew before. I might not have on other channels, you know, and
Yeah.
that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, and look, you know, I've got to say, we've got our platformer members here, and this is what I love. They're coming in and watching it. They know what platform's about, but they're so behind it. You know, Colette's a member. Again, I can't remember who that was because of the name on there. I know Debbie's here as a member. Jax is a member. Jax, who's just one fierce hair. Okay, there weren't lots in there, but her work was just that opportunity. And then we share it out on the How to Cut It network. That's the beauty of this. So it's all about having those opportunities to do that. Ray, I know Ray Palmer. Look, I know Ray, you know, with We Love, and I know she's doing some incredible stuff. You know, come in, collaborate, put a spotlight on the training that you're doing with We Love. That's the thing. It isn't about us all just having it to ourselves. This is collaboration. And it's a word that gets used. It can be quite a simple buzzword. You know, it's easy for platforms. Yeah, it's a bit like community. It's a buzzword right now. But if you have them genuine and actually listen to people and allow people to be part of something, that's when it's really, really does work for yourself. Samantha, so, you know, as a kind of just thinking a few more minutes, I don't want to keep everybody sort of here too long, but it's nice having a chat about it all and talking about you. What would you say the future will look like in terms of how we could see this growing as a platform in our industry?
I think it's going to be global. That's the way I see it. I think it's going to be all over. There's going to be so much education. There's free resources just now to like download and have a look at. There's hints and tips. There's just it's education. That's just, yeah, the way I see it.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's Emma. Sorry, Emma. Yeah, Emma, you kind of came in on this very sort of early days as well. She's been great. And what I would say to anybody, if you're watching this on replay, which I appreciate, maybe a lot of you are going to watch this on replay, it is easy to use because you have the app. I guess Luke, Jez, Samantha, Mustafa, do you all have the app?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And
Yeah.
do you actually go online and in your browser on your on your laptop and use it, or is it all just mostly from your phone?
I'd probably say it's mostly from a phone, and I'm addicted to it because you get your notifications through. So I would say that I spend more time on the platform than I do Instagram and Facebook now.
Yeah. And Jez, are you mostly on your phone? Yeah, go on, Mustafa.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just going to say I love getting the notifications on my phone and looking at that, sneaky look in the break room when I should be doing hair. But actually, I post using my laptop because my video content that I have put up has been quite large, and it's much easier to do on the laptop. Super straightforward. So that's how I like to work with it.
And you can embed your videos. You can. I'm daring thinking I'll do a screen share, but you can embed, you can put files in. I know when Paul's going to do a sofa session, he's going to share some documents for everybody. There's so much that you can do. And the thing about it is, because it's built within Circle, it's being updated all the time. It's getting better and better and better. So what we see today, in a year's time, I can only imagine what this is going to look like. And this isn't just going to be a UK. And I just saw something here again. Sorry, I can't see your name because, again, ECAN won't grant permission because we're in a private group where you're watching it. Sounds great. I'll be joining from Australia. Has grown up in the UK and now in Australia is a great connection for me. Nice work to everyone involved. Great. Well, look, it'd be brilliant to have you coming in. We have Donna, who's in Australia as well. And I think as well, what could be really cool, Jez, is actually we see networks start to build up, not just here in the UK, but you get collaborative groups that start to build up maybe in the UK, Ireland, but maybe globally as well, because I think we have is it Gerard from Canada as well that we have in our group?
And there's also somebody from, oh my goodness, I can't remember. I was just speaking to her the other day. Past it's America somewhere.
Yeah, we do have Sarah. Hey, Sarah, who's a platformer, of course, of Style Book Directory. Great to have you here, Sarah. The app is dead easy. So if you actually go on the website, you'll see at the bottom where all the spaces are. It will say the link to either iOS or the Android. I'm gonna dare I try this. If this doesn't work, I apologize. So let me just have a go. See if we can do this. I feel like I'm pushing my luck here, but we're going to have a go. 1 second, and then I can show you. Let me go into there. Show scenes, windows. Right, let's have a go. Will it work? There we go. Yes. Right. Okay. Yeah. This is how that works. So if you go down all the way down to the bottom, let's just move that out of the way because I can't see. So there we are, all the way down the bottom. You have links, and they're all your links. So download the iOS app, and it will take you off there. There you go. All the links are in there. Just go there. You'll find links hidden in lots of different places. You can also submit a listing if you want to be in our directory. You could submit a training video if it's a longer form. So like what Mustafa was saying. So hopefully that helps on there. Let's come back to that one there. Good. Right, okay, round it up then, because I appreciate we're probably taking a bit of time, and I really appreciate each and every one of you coming on this tonight, because I know it's quite short notice, wasn't it? And you're like, yeah, cool, we'll come on, and brilliant. So, final words, Luke.
Yeah, great. Well, I mean, so far it's been an absolute pleasure to be a part of it, and I'm looking forward to helping the platform grow. I'm looking forward to growing my network and obviously helping everyone else along the way as well. So if there's anyone that I can help, anyone that I could, help their journey, then it's a big tick from me. So yeah, I look forward to seeing everyone's work on there. I look forward to speaking to more people, and hopefully, fingers crossed, at some point this year when we all meet up, we can do like a live event, and that'd be great. So it'd be like one big step forward for the platform, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna definitely be doing some live events. We've got lots going there. We've been saying about that on the Hair Show as well. Jez, what for you going forward?
I think it's bound to go global, because you were only talking in the Hair Show last week about the relevance and how many people now are influencing from the States. So I think it only makes sense that it's going to go global. I'm thinking as a brand, it may be where we launch something, then I know I've got an active audience, just not. Everyone talks about, like with social, isn't about the following, it's about the engagement. So it's when we've got something going on, we want to put it out to people who are early adopters. We know platform's going to be a place for them. So it might be a case where we launch things and we announce it here because we know that's where the early adopters are going to be.
Love that.
So
and we will come in. Yeah, we can come in and do these lives, and come and sort of just keep the message going. I'm hoping that the platformers are going to start to really get the word out about this as well. I think that's really important. Final sort of take from you, Mustafa.
Like with everybody else, I really can't wait to get to meet all of you either in person or online and get to have those real conversations. I think what's really important is right now for us people who are here tonight, you're witnessing something genuinely new happen on the internet, something that hasn't happened before. Seeing something new at the moment is an extremely rare thing. We see lots of people repeating what everybody else is doing, but you're part of something new. This is going to be looked back on one day, and it's really important how important this tonight is and what it's going to mean for your future career. This is going to be where so many things are going to happen from this point, from this singularity right now, and I can't wait to be a part of it, and I can't wait to be a part with all of you guys.
Goosebumps for that, Mustafa. Thank you. And Jez, Sam, as our community manager, I know you're going to look forward to welcoming people in. I know all our platformers are going to start to enjoy it, open up now, and more people coming in. What would you
Yeah.
say for people coming in, joining? What would be the first thing that you'd say to them?
I just think that everybody needs to come in and they need to be involved and they need to understand how amazing that it is going to be. And I just want to follow what Luke said, Jed says, Mustafa said. It's so exciting because it's never been anything else before. And I think, if I'm being honest, other socials everybody's getting a bit fed up with them at the moment. And we need something like that that's focused on education, that's focused on everybody being nice and helpful to each other, and just nurturing. I'd probably say was the key word there.
People just got us take the blinkers off, open up your opportunities. I'm going to tell you this now. Platform is my go-to now, and I'm not. I know we founded it, but it is. I just really enjoy going in now. I find the whole space. Other social media is starting to feel a little bit stagnant for me now. Where at least I'm coming in. I want to see hairdressing. I want to see barbering. I want to see industry. That's what I want. So perfectly for me. This is why I love going into Platform, because that's what it gives. So. Look, thank you. I really appreciate it. And Luke, Jez, Samantha,
Thanks,
and
Dom.
Mustafa have become good friends of mine because of all this. Really, I think this is how our friendships have all grown out of a community. So that's a beautiful thing. And watch your space. Me and Luke are talking about our first event that we're going to put on. Luke, we will have that conversation. I know the concept that we're talking about. I think it'd be smashing. And Jez knows that we're working on something possibly in London very soon, which we've been talking about on the hair show. So look, I'm going to let you all head back into the green room. Just put your mutes on. If you want to hang around when I finish, I'm just going to sign out, and then or if you need to go, no worries. But I appreciate each and every one of you. All right,
thanks guys, see ya.
Cheers. Thank you. Right, look, thank you so much. I appreciate you all tuning in at the end of a busy day on a Wednesday. I'm losing track. I think I thought it was Friday earlier. That's how busy I've been on it all. But yeah, this is an opportunity, and they're not just sitting there saying it for the sake of saying it. We all really believe in this. We believe in us all coming together and going on a journey and collaborating. I want to see everybody win on this. And we hear a lot of negativity sometimes around the industry. I think we're in a really great place now, and as a community, I think we need to now come together and push this in a right direction. So look, thank you each and every one of you. I'm going to put I have been putting a link in. I'm not sure if it's just going on to YouTube though. I'll post it in one more time. But yeah, if you want to join, you can't find that link. It's very simple. You need to just go to How to Cut It Platform. So How to Cut It Platform.circle.so, and it will give you an option to sign up, join in. I am going to be changing that domain very soon, but that's the one we've got currently. So that's howtocutIt.circle.so, or you could go straight to the checkout, which is just add in /checkout/platform -membership. Don't expect you to remember that. But look, thank you all, sir, for tuning in. I really appreciate all my platformers here. Again, I just feel like I'm really getting to know them so well already, and I can't wait for us all to meet very, very soon. Paul, looking forward to you. And Jax, I think Jack, she's been just outstanding. Thank you, Ray. Ray, get your We Love vibe in there. I'd love to see you bring some of that We Love education into Platform. If we talk about collaboration, that's exactly what this is meant to be. So, we want to talk to other groups who want to get in there, brands, endless. So look, have a lovely evening. What are we? Nearly 9:30. So thank you all for taking the time. Do you have any questions before I sign out? You are very welcome. I know there's a 20-second delay, so I'm just going to sit tight. If anybody has a question, no problem. I will answer it. Again, the prices are $6.99 per month. £17 per quarter, £60 per year. Take your option, what suits best for you. Okay, just finally, just see if any questions. Thank you, Paul. Really getting to know you, Paul, as well, which has been good through the hair show connections. Just give it a couple more minutes just to see any questions coming in. Say any questions. Yep. Thank you, Mustafa. Yeah, this is just the beginning. Appreciate pretty much everybody. Okay, so I don't think I've got any questions. Have a great night, everybody. Peace, love, and smiles all the way. Good night.